Hi guys! Last thing we're going to do this week for math morning work. We're on week 14. So you have corrected all your days of math morning work and done the assessment. Now watch this video and grade your own assessment as you go, or you can have a parent or sibling do it, okay? And then email us and let us know what you got. Number 1, we're comparing. Well, this is really easy because there's 0 holes here and there's 1 hole here. So you'd rather have $1 than $0. So it's going to be that the 1 hole is greater. Okay, now we're rounding to the hundredths place. So it's 3.591. The 5 is in the tenths place and the 9 is in the hundredths place. You're looking next door to the thousandths place. 4 below, let it go. 5 or above, give it a shove. Well, the 1 is definitely 4 below. So we're just going to keep this 9 the same. So your final answer is 3.59. That's it. That should have been easy. All right, now we're doing a whole number multi-digit multiplication. All right, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 2 is 2. You're going to clean your house, make your mama happy. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10, carry your 1. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11. 1, 7, 2, 1, 1. Okay, so your final answer should be 11,271. I liked those easy numbers they gave us. All right, the basketball team ordered 2 pizzas. They left 1/3 of one and 1/4 of the other. How much pizza was left? All right, so this was left of the one pie and this is left of the other. How much was left in all? Okay, so you're going to be adding these two. To add fractions, they have to be like denominators. So I know that I can do a denominator of 12 because 3 and 4 both go evenly into 12. So I'm going to do my old fraction next to my new denominator for both of them. 3 times what gives you 12? 3 times 4, and then do that to the top. So here's your one new fraction. 4 times what gives you 12? 3, and also do that to the top. All right, so now we have 4 twelfths plus 3 twelfths. And that is, sorry if you can hear my son playing in the background. He gets really into it. Hopefully you can't, but if you can, that's what it is. 4 plus 3 is 7 twelfths. And I know that that's simplified, so I can just circle it. Latoya bought a new rack for her CD collection. She has 977 CDs. Each row holds 12 CDs. How many rows can she fill? Write your answer as a mixed number. Remember I said anytime it says write your answer as a mixed number, we know it's going to be a division problem. So 12 into 977. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so this might be something you want to get your calculator out for, and it's fine if you do. Like, okay, so we know 12 doesn't go into 9. How many times can 12 go into 97? Well, if you don't know that, you can get out your calculator. It goes in 8 times without going over, and that gives us 96. Then you do your subtraction. 97 minus 96 is 1, and then bring your 7 down. 12 can go into 7 1 time without going over. 1 times 12 is 12. When you subtract, you get 5. Okay, so now is where we make it a mixed number. So our answer was 81. Our remainder is 5, so that becomes our numerator, and our denominator is always the divisor. And that's your final answer. All right, 5 times 1/2. Is the answer greater or less than 5, and why? I hope you answered that why. And I did explain that on Tuesday, I believe. Okay, so let's figure out the answer first. When you're doing a whole number times a fraction, you're going to put it over 1. 5 times 1 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 goes into 5 2 times. Your remainder is 1. So your answer is going to be 2.5. That's not really what they're asking, though. Is your answer greater than 5 or less than 5? So we're going to say 2.5 is less than 5. And then why? Okay, I'm going to say because, just like that. Because 1/2, what you're multiplying 5 by, because 1/2 is less than a whole. So anytime this is less than a whole, your answer is going to be less than 5. If this were more than 1, more than a whole, then your answer would be more than 5. I hope that makes sense. All right, now our lovely shading problems. How many rows do we have? Rows go this way. We have 2 rows, and they're asking us to shade one of them. So I'm just going to go like that. Now I'm going to get my other color. How many columns are there? There's 9 columns, if I count them all up. Bailey. Bailey. Sorry. I should get 9. Okay, 9 columns. I'm going to shade 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Write an expression for the calculation 34 minus 5 times the difference 11 and 6. Okay, so I have 34 minus 5 is what they told me first. And then they said times the difference of 11 and 6. So I do those 2 in parentheses and then you're timesing them together. All right. If I have 4 hundreds, how many tens would that be? 40. There are 40 tens and 4 hundreds. All right, and then write this in word form. There is no whole number, so I'm just going to go straight to the decimals. I read this just like it's a normal number. 293. If you just saw this part, you would say 293. Then you add in what place it ends on. Okay, so 200. Sorry, I don't say and because that means that there's a decimal. 293. And then what place does it end on? Well, the 2's in the tens, the 9 is in the hundreds, and the 3 is in the thousands. $293 thousands. Okay, that is it. I hope you did well. Sorry, the crumb on my quiz. Please email us with your grade, and we will go ahead and put that in the grade book. And I hope you guys did well, and have a great weekend, and we will see you next week. Bye.